Hello students! Have you ever observed the night sky? I know, yes, you have observed it. If I would ask you, have you ever stared to moon? I think yes. I have also observed the moon. Myself, Anila Thomas. Let's go with me. We'll take a deep look to our moon. What shall we come to know after this lesson? The moon, phases of the moon, surface of the moon, solar eclipse, lunar eclipse. Key words from this lesson are crescent, eclipse, planet, annular, umbra, penumbra. Now let's go. When we talk about moon, many times we become poetic. Many songs and many poems are written by the inspiration of different phases of the moon. It appears as a bright celestial body during full moon day, which arouses curiosity. By the way, what is full moon day? The day on which the whole disk of the moon is visible is known as the full moon day. Do you know what happens after that? Thereafter, every night the size of the bright part of the moon appears to become thinner and thinner. On the 15th day, the moon is not visible. This day is the new moon day. The next day, only a small portion of the moon appears in the sky. This is known as the crescent moon. Then again the moon grows larger every day. On the 15th day, once again we get a full view of the moon. The various shapes of the bright part of the moon as seen during a month are called phases of the moon. Phases of the moon play an important role in our social life. Diwali is celebrated on the new moon day. Buddha Purnima and Guru Nanak's birthday are celebrated on full moon day. Mahashivaratri is celebrated on 13th night of waning moon. Eid-ul-Fitr is observed on the day following the sighting of crescent moon. Do you know what is 1 month? The time period between one full moon to next full moon is slightly longer than 29 days. In many calendars, this period is called a month. Don't you think that the moon is very bright? The moon does not produce its own light, whereas the sun and other stars do. We see the moon because the sunlight falling on it gets reflected towards us. We therefore see only that part of moon from which the light of the sun is reflected towards us. Okay, now let's jump to the moon's surface. Oh, the surface is dusty and barren. There are many craters of different sizes. It also has a large number of steep and high mountains. Some of these are as high as the highest mountains on the earth. Oh, one information we have to remember, that we need to carry here oxygen cylinder because the moon has no atmosphere like that on the earth. It does not have water too. Let's assume we are sitting in a full moon night. We feel pleasant during the night of full moon. But sometimes on full moon day, the moon loses its brightness for some time. It appears covered partially or fully. This is called lunar eclipse. Why does the moon get covered? Like the moon, the sun also gets covered partially or fully on some of the new moon days. This is called solar eclipse. Now we are going to know lunar eclipse. Definition: a lunar eclipse occurs when the shadow of the earth falls on the moon. Remember, it occurs only on full moon day. Lunar eclipse can be of three types. First, total lunar eclipse. Second, partial lunar eclipse. Third, penumbral lunar eclipse. First, we have to know about umbra and penumbra. Here you can see as sun rays is coming on the earth, two paths have been created. One is dark and the another one is less dark. Dark part is called umbra and the less dark part is called penumbra. Total lunar eclipse. It occurs when the Earth's shadow, umbra, obscures all of the moon's visible surface. Partial lunar eclipse. It can be observed only when part of the moon's visible surface is obscured by the Earth's shadow. Penumbral lunar eclipse. It happens when the moon travels through the partially shaded outer region of the shadow cast by the Earth. Our next topic is solar eclipse. A solar eclipse occurs when the shadow of the moon falls on the Earth. It occurs only on new moon day. There are 4 types of solar eclipse. First, total solar eclipse. Second, partial solar eclipse. Third, annular eclipse. Fourth, hybrid eclipse. Total solar eclipse. It occurs when the moon completely covers the sun as seen from the Earth. Partial solar eclipse. It can be observed when only the partially shaded outer region of the shadow cast by moon, lunar penumbra, touches the Earth. This is the diagram where you can see all lunar eclipse. Annular eclipse. It occurs when the moon appears smaller than the sun as it passes centrally across the solar disk, and a bright ring or annulus of sunlight remains visible during eclipse. Hybrid eclipse. This is a rare form of solar eclipse which changes from an annular to a total solar eclipse along its path.